roasted hatch chili salsa. So I bought some hatch chilies because that's the season we're in, and roasted them off last night with some other vegetables on the grill. I'm gonna go ahead and put together this beautiful salsa today for you. If it brings you along for the ride, I hope that you give me a thumbs up somewhere along the way. Go over and share it on your Facebook page. And go over to my Facebook page in the show more box below. Hit that like button over there and join in with 3,200 of us over there talking about things. Right next to my Facebook page link is the link to my Wild Tree website, where you can go shop for all organic, all natural products, looking to becoming a rep and earning a lot of extra money, and or getting 20% off every purchase every time. All you have to do is contact me on that one. Also remember, All American Sun Ovens, if you need one, contact me. All right guys, let's go ahead and make this beautiful fire roasted hatch chili salsa. Come on. All right guys, I'm glad you stayed for this. I have my grill heating up. We're gonna make this beautiful salsa, and this is New Mexico hatch chilies. If you've never had these, they are amazing. I just washed everything. This is farmer's market corn. This is also a farmer's market onion, and this was the onion that I used in the braised lamb shanks. I asked the vendor what brand or what variety of onion it was, and he said the farmer will not tell anyone. These are the sweetest onions. They're fabulous. They taste like a Walla Walla or a sweet Vidalia. Actually, Walla Wallas I think sometimes can be sweeter because they're usually grown in a different climate. And then a nice yellow onion. I've got some farmer's market garlic that's from our area. It's all locally grown. And some fresh tomatoes that's gonna go in the salsa. But I'm gonna char up these peppers because this is gonna be the star of the show for me. This is gonna be a salsa that is not based around just tomatoes, even though I'll have tomatoes in there. It will be based around this fresh farmer's market corn and these hatch chilies and sweet local onions and all that. So I hope it inspires you to stay because it's gonna be good. We're going out to the barbecue. Come on, let's do it. Okay guys, there's gonna be a little bit of wind, but I want to make sure you can see that I've got a fire roast going on here, and I'm gonna go ahead and start fire roasting some corn as well as the chilies and these onions from farmer's market. There's nothing better in my opinion, and we're gonna make this salsa. And in fact, I've decided to kick this salsa up just a notch or 5, and we're gonna use zucchini as well. So your onions don't fall apart. Cut them in thick rings and only really fire roast them on one side. It's pretty good if you do it that way. You can hear that corn start a popping. Yum. Gotta love it. And then I'm gonna set, I've got about a half of a farmer's market garlic. I'm gonna set that off indirect heat. We'll throw some peppers in there. Okay, it's time to turn these and pull some stuff off. But, oh, these smell so good. Look at these. Onions are just fabulous. My chilies. You want that big char on them because now I'm going to sweat them in a Ziploc bag. And all those skins will peel right off. No big deal. Okay, so I'm going to get these onions charred up. And I did turn them. So you can or you can't. I want that char. I love it. Get my corn off back here. We're going to finish getting these charred vegetables off. This salsa is going to be... What I'm going to do now is I'm going to stick these chilies into a Ziploc bag. You could put them in a bowl and cover them in saran wrap as well. And then they're just going to kind of sweat, and all those skins will peel right off, but still leave that charred, delicious barbecue. As soon as I got them off the grill, I put them in this Ziploc bag, and I let them just steam. And then after they were completely cool, I put them in the fridge, along with the other roasted vegetables overnight, because I want my salsa cold. I don't want it warm. And so then all you have to do is grab this skin. It's super easy. skin just slides right off. Some people use a paper towel. I just get in there with my fingers. It's kind of a little tedious, but it's so worth it in the end to get these beautiful chilies that only come around once a year. Now I will tell you that Costco now has Hatch green chili in a big jar. So I bought a little bit of that just to have on hand. And then I take and I split that open, and you can do it one of two ways to get these seeds out. You just run your finger down to get them out. You don't need to worry about absolutely every one of them being out, but then you put it over here for to go into the cutting process and get your next one out. Okay, so I've got my chilies all chopped up. My corn is off the cob. We're gonna pour this in, and they're sticky, and so you have to kind of coax them. I also chopped up the roasted garlic that I roasted on the barbecue. I'm going to do up some fresh though. Gotta have that fresh garlicky bite in this. And we'll throw the corn in here as well. So we're gonna get some onions cut up. These are fire roasted onions. Just fabulous. We'll get these onions over here on the board. And these are these sweet farmer's market onions. They're just gonna be wonderful in this. And then I'm gonna cut up some gorgeous tomatoes, get the rest of the seasonings out, and we're gonna put it all together. Okay, so now what I've got is the onions, the roasted corn, the chilies, some fresh cilantro, some fresh garlic and roasted garlic right down in that bowl. And I'm gonna get busy on zesting some lime and cutting up tomatoes. Aren't these gorgeous? These are beautiful. And let me tell you, they taste just as good as they look. These are fabulous farmer's market tomatoes. Let me cut a slice off the end of this. You can see how gorgeous that is. It's beautiful. So if it's got a core like this one kind of does, I'll go ahead and take that core out. I want all the acidity from the tomato, so I'm gonna leave the seeds and stuff in here because it just makes it fabulous. So then I just slice it. Just like if you were gonna do a BLT or a tomato and Vidalia onion sandwich or something like that. You're gonna slice it and then you're gonna dice it. I just stack those up and dice that off. Zest my lime, get that all in there. We want just this fabulous tomato, but not to be the star of the show. You have to have that acidity in this blend. So as soon as I get to seasoning and I get these all chopped up, I'll bring it right back. I can smell the capsaicin in there. You got the sweet onion, the garlic, and now we're gonna put some salt and pepper. Not a lot, but it'll brighten every flavor. Salt really works well when you're trying to bring out an acid type vegetable or fruit. It just makes the, whatever it is, shine. Some red wine vinegar, and you could use apple cider vinegar. I was gonna use red pepper flakes, but I'm putting those away because there's a little heat in there. How do I know that? Because I took a little bite. So I want a good healthy teaspoon, maybe a teaspoon and a half of coarsely ground fresh pepper flakes, or ground pepper. And I can't talk. Now we're gonna zest some limes because we're gonna put some lime juice in here. Limes and veggies just goes hand in hand. Just get the outer green part of that. I always like to roll my limes on the counter and let the little pockets of juice release. So we'll get this going and then we'll stir it up. And I think we're almost ready for this to happen. Last lime juiced in here out of the 4. We got quite a bit of juice and the zest of 4 limes. And now it's kind of ready to mix up and see what we have. It's almost like a fresh pico de gallo. And it can have some heat behind it, so maybe have it on some chips and salsa with some sour cream on the side, because the bite I took of the chilies was warm. That's why I put the corn in there. The sweet corn helps balance it. So we're gonna get ooh, yummy. We're gonna get a little bowl, and I like to let this sit overnight. These vegetables are all gonna macerate a little bit and break down and make it juicier, and it's just fabulous. So here's our end result. And I did go ahead and add that last tomato. So it has 3 of those big beefsteak tomatoes. It's absolutely delicious. It's got such a great balance of sweet and acidic because of the sweetness from the corn and that onion. And just roasting them brings out the sweetness even more. And then the acidity of the tomatoes and the spice of that chili. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to move this out of the way and bring in my plate. I could just eat this for dinner. But what a great appetizer to have on hand. Whoopsie. Anyway, we've got our salsa and chips here. I'm going to go ahead and taste it for you. And it's like a pico de gallo. Like I said, it's one of those things that you guys serve it over fish, chicken, put some black beans in here. Ooh, yum. Make a plate of nachos. This is going to be fabulous. Look at those roasted chilies and corn. Let's do it. It's so good. It's the perfect balance of sweet and spicy because it really does have a sweet element to it. Roasted vegetables really bring out the natural sugars, and this could be a 3-bite minimum for those of you that pay attention. Ooh, yummy chili. Okay. Not smoky. Had some hardwood on there. You guys have to try this. I don't live in New Mexico, but we get hatch chilies every year. Yum. Okay, one more bite and then I'm out of here. This is really good. And I think I'll be using this on a future recipe, so look for that. My goodness. All right, guys. I truly hope it inspires you to step outside the box, try a different salsa recipe once in a while, mix it up a little bit, serve it to your family and friends, take it to a potluck. I mean, salsas are easy to put together. There's no rules on these. Mix it however you want. Make it as spicy or as sweet as you want. And this one's got a little spicy. Anyways, I hope it brings you back. I hope you subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Hit my Facebook page, like over there, like down below, and go visit Wild Tree. Check that out. And then if you guys really need a sun oven, you know what to do. Contact me. All right, guys. I'll see you next time. God bless.